Ладно. Беру корос. Если что, Маш, диалог? Как будто персонаж играет, скажи мне.
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide.
А?
По-моему, там спасать пойдем, что-то я не очень поняла.
I'm
Ты что,
picking
не
up
помнишь?
signals from
Сфера
a
на...
communications array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance
Диалог.
equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back.
Ферна, типа, который помог ей найти твое тело и передать серверу. И который ее спасал. Дрел, Раш Дрел у него, как у Тейна.
Все, вспомнила. Говорила про него.
Ты с персонажем играешь?
Забыла его.
Маш,
А,
говори громче, пожалуйста, я тебя плохо слышу.
кого мне брать?
Да, короче, смотри. Кого ты выберешь одного только можно.
А что под некоторыми красный кружочек?
Скид, ну, а можно поменять это внешне же. Ну, типа на лояльность если выполнено.
А.
Там Миранда может поменять тоже. Короче, на кожу. Короче, если ты выбираешь кого-то, то в конце будет диалог, ну, немного это. Ну, с каждым персонажем там дополнительная информация. То есть ты можешь выбрать только одного и узнать какую-то, типа, приколюку, ебать. Поняла?
Какой приколюх?
Ну, к примеру, типа, там, берешь одного персонажа, и когда ты босс-файт будет, ты, короче, у тебя будет дополнительный диалог. Ну, как, дополнительный диалог, а имеется в виду... Как сказать правильный. Типа, короче... Дополнительная информация про персонажа. Такая уникальное предложение будет, скажем так, про персонажа, ебать.
А если Гарус возьму?
Возьми.
Ты кого взял?
Я Гарус взял. Ну, я просто взял, потому что старая команда. Я и в прошлый раз Гарус брал. Я думал, кого-то другого взять.
Concussive shot ready.
Enjoy the ride.
On my way.
Detected.
Above shield.
Hostile engaged. Something helped.
Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake.
Hostile!
We're offline.
I've got one.
Там просто что прикольно. Ты здесь, Маш?
Да.
Там типа кого ты берешь. Такой типа в конце босс-файт будет, но такой типа,
This ship is incredible.
ну, какой
It
куш
must have
соберу,
taken
ебать.
decades to build in
По
secret.
факту, одна
I think we can guess.
одна из фишек в том, что практически... Ты Гаруса взяла?
Да.
Вот, а по факту, как его зовут?
Navigating this storm is
Гару же
brutal.
считается
If
это,
the ship's
за
engine
него
stopped
голову
even for a
назначено.
moment,
Помнишь
at
на
least the
Омеге?
Shadow Broker would go down with us.
Но
That's comforting.
он же архангел, ебать. Я говорю, типа, такой большой куш сорву, ебать. Ну, за Шепарда, за Гарусом большая награда, по факту, ебать. А с другими я не помню, что... Ну, там увидишь, какой диалог будет. Ну, то, что это... А вот с другими, конечно, я не помню. Но мне особо не интересно. Мне вот было интересно с Мирандой, но я не стал брать по это, потому что это... Потом. А с другими что там особо, я не знаю. Стали даже не понимать, что будет, ебать.
We've been spotted.
В рабство столько отдадут.
Concussive shot ready.
Там просто ничего сверхъестественного, что придумала. Там просто такое предложение будет говориться. Типа напрямую персонажа, с которым можешь говорить.
Мелочь, а приятно.
Чуть не сдох. И чё, ты костюмы из Dead Space напоминают?
Кого?
Этих, серых посредников, ну, солдат.
Engaging. Alert. Send them flying.
Enemy bionics on the field.
Блять, прячься нахуй.
Hostile and nice shot. What else to worry about?
Неплохой корабль у серого посредника, хочу сказать.
По сравнению с нашими, не знаю, сколько раз больше.
Enemy!
Крейсер по факту это. Фрегаты.
Neutralize the drone.
Целый город прям.
Calm down.
Еще в планете, которая по факту не знает выйти. Дышать невозможно, постоянно аномалии нахуй.
you see a switch?
Ой, блядь. Ладно. Я хотел залезть, а в итоге катсцена началась.
Not even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
At least the view is nice. There! That hatch leads directly to the communication signals. It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Firing a high-impact shot! You sure that shunt is working?
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
Тут мем типа, ты же ее тестила? Они идут! Ты же тестила ее? Ну там программа она поставила, как мемы со Звездными войнами.
Dog.
This should slow them down.
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
Remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on
О,
the
здесь
way.
отсылочка была на первую часть. Ты, говорит, помнишь, как в старые добрые времена все решалось с помощью Омнигеля? Можешь там взламывать с Омнигелем, ебать? Говорят,
Enjoy the ride.
полетел, бля! Полетел!
Biotics.
Impressive!
Rocket drones, front of the ship.
Это заебал.
I'll set them flying.
Scoped and dropped! Never saw me coming! Branch one!
Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
Такая типа, Ляр говорит, им не хватает организованности. Шефер говорит такой, Ляра, не стоит им подсказывать. Это столько прикольных. Прикольная миссия, мне нравится. Это во время не катсцена, во время битвы, знаешь, когда ты воюешь в диалоге.
Watch for biotics.
Нет, только не глушающие. О, взорвалась.
One down. Very precise. The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give him tactical advice.
Now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Keep dreaming, Tony.
Бля, угарно, угарно.
What left to worry
Дай
about?
диалоги, когда это, они прикольные. Он говорит, похоже, последняя волна будет сильной. А ты больше подсказывай, Ляра говорит. А говорит, типа, зато внутри будет меньше. Мечтай, мечтай, говорит. А, чё, угарно.
Not that one. What left to worry about? Never saw me coming.
There, the hatch is open.
Что, Ляра умерла, что ли? Ебать, у Гаруса нихуя себе, ебать. Броня, нахуй, то он шлем надел, а у него, блядь, шлем, он как у черепаха, нахуй. Оценивал его, я охуел. Музыка классно началась. Между раньше сказал, что эта миссия очень долгая. Это так нормально. Бля, отвечай, у меня, видимо, опыт просто идет прям мощный, ебать. Хоть и мажу все равно.
More of them. How many gods do the Shadow Broker have?
I told you.
А я ведь говорил. А я говорил? Говорил. Ты понимаешь, да, что мы за Серый посредник?
Я в курсе.
Первый часть тоже про него разговор был.
Я знаю.
Мощный хуй по факту, ебать. Ну, он один из многих, кто информацией владеет. Но по факту никому не принадлежит, у него своя такая некая фракция. Как говорится, кто владеет информацией, тот очень сильный противник.
Shield your eyes.
I love it. It's me, Shepard.
Я знаю, что it's me.
It's me, Mario!
I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron.
Marks the interior.
Shield your eyes.
Concussive shot ready. Affirmative.
Farron.
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Farron.
I thought this looked too easy.
This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
What's the point of this cage?
I don't...
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't... We have to shut this place down.
Where did the broker get the mercs?
Raised his own private force. They're completely loyal.
Shepard, we really don't have the time.
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
I was hoping you'd know
I
what
never
he...
got a good look, but he's big. The guards are
A
terrible.
Krogan?
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
Easy or not, we're all getting out of here.
Good. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the
I'm
Shadow
counting
Broker.
on it.
We'll be back for you, Farron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
Ты внутрь здания попала? Ну, корабля.
Сейчас уж захожу только. Эта миссия будет долго идти?
А чё?
Я в курсе.
Ну, в корабле уже чуть-чуть останется. Здесь, по-моему, да. Взлом жопы прокачаешься. Нет, криптопатрон. Злом в жопу.
Security deployed.
Там покажут его,
О,
посредника.
да. Он довольно прикольный. А сейчас Ляра спросит там, ну вы найдете Ферн, Ляра спросит, кто, ну как выглядит примерно, ну кто типа это посредник. А ему догадки строить. Ну блатной чувак.
Понятное дело, кто главный мафиозник.
Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
Бля, ну охуенно классно.
That bombing on Ilium wasn't exactly subtle.
Extreme, but necessary.
No, it wasn't. Neither was caging Farron for 2 years.
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The drill is simply paying the price.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Your arrival is convenient. The Collector's offer still stands.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption. Enough talk. My operations are too crucial to be compromised by a traitor.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. It's good you brought Archangel to Sony. Your friend's bounty is still unclaimed.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's
Про Гаруса
pointless to
сказали.
challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right?
Гарус только перезарядил ствол.
You're a fog. A pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld.
Я говорю,
from
Гарус
massacring
ствол
the
перезарядил.
Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery. Which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Бля, жалко, я не солдат, у него такой классный пулемет.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now!
Дайте по роже. На тебе, блядь.
invulnerable.
Блять!
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
Нихуя себе.
Чё?
Here they come.
Спрятался.
Что за раз?
Я. Они еще в космосе. Не сильно пока развитая раса. Ну, развился. Неплохо.
Да.
То есть они такие, типа, знаешь, они как мы сейчас. Ну, в наше время имеется в виду. Типа, не могут космос преодолеть.
Got him.
Liara, now!
А он такой же.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Он просто
Shadow
стоит, блин.
Broker out.
А ты махаешься с ним, да, уже?
Ну.
It's you.
В рукопашку дралась?
А?
В рукопашку дралась?
Well,
Чё?
everyone who's
Рукопашку
ever seen
дралась?
in person is
Нет.
dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you. I can.
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
It's all right.
Лепись ты, мать твою, за ногу.
I spent 2 years mourning you and Farron. And now I've got you both back. Let's see what we've got. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Brokers network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Come by when you have a chance. The doors are always open. Thank you, Shepard, for everything. Shepard, it's so... I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around
My
with the
manual
settings.
is ready whenever you have a moment.
Сейчас Лера станет новым посредником.
Чуть профинансировал задание. О, я модельку корабля Серого посредника забрал на Нормандию. Координаты. Чё ты?
Она станет посредником.
Ой, я могу за своими компаньонами следить, чем они занимаются.
Сталкер.
Пироди клеются постоянно.
Сейчас я помою.
Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Да, блять, уйди от меня нахуй, ебучая железяка графическая.
Shepard, glad you stopped by.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you.
Take it easy, Farron.
Блять.
Hi again, Shepard.
Блять.
Hi again, Shepard.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How are you holding up, Farron?
Drell can mentally escape into old memories.
How many times have the Shadow Broker...
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He
Hello?
made the
What
guards
will you do
watch.
now that you're a free
I
man?
want to
Your
help
schedule's
Liara.
getting full, sir.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both...
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the
He
Shadow?
started working for the Collectors. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow
Operations are
Broker?
almost fully recovered after a slight...
Ever since we repaired the net, she's busy, but I think she likes it.
Looks like you've made a
Drone
friend.
follows
I'm a
him.
shell for a specialized...
It helps
data.
coordinate
You
the
deemed
network.
my default
I
person.
wish it would stop calling.
Take it easy, Farron.
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your... Aria Talok, Omega. Emily Wong, Citadel. Fred Mazai, Citadel. Donnell Udina, Citadel. Armando Bailey, Citadel. David Anderson, Citadel.
Че это он-то?
Praetor Gavorn, Omega. Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel. Keeper 20, Citadel.
А это нахуя?
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
То есть.
Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka. Elias Kellum, Omega. Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR2.
Блять, за Джейкобом Тейлором следит, как он качается.
Subject 0, Purgatory, ship now defunct.
Джек.
Aria Talok, Omega.
А вот под конец сюда еще раз посмотреть перед этим.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments, and now it's ours.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy
I
information.
can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war.
Говорит как
But
злодей.
I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
If you're in over your head,
That's just it. In a way, working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow, I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although,
have you found anything useful
the
yet?
Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's...
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He knew you weren't lying about your visions of the Prothean beacon. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking...
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave
The
us the
Shadow
warrant.
Broker seemed to think there was more... Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his
So,
mind off.
you and Farron?
No. He's been through a trauma. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible
It
of
was
me
good
to-
talking with you, Liara.
I
Let me
think
know.
what I need right now is a... Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
That sounds great. Why don't you come
Okay,
up now?
thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Ой-ой. Бля, надо было
Did you
принарядить
enjoy the
тоже.
tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask if I'd embraced eternity lately.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett? He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
А это что, возможности инвестирования, что это?
Я хз.
Можно все купить, да?
Да.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
I saved some of them. Not enough. And the collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. What are you fighting for?
I guess I'm fighting for us. All of us.
That's a lot of responsibility.
People are messy, awkward, sometimes selfish or cruel. But they're trying. And I'm gonna make sure they have a chance.
I hope the galaxy proves itself worthy of the effort you're putting into saving it. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
come back soon.
Да.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander. I bumped into Zaid recently. Still. Anyway.
That'll be all.
Take care.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the elusive man. Patching him into the comm room.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Norman?
Shepard, I'm glad you came. I just received a message from the migrant. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with
I'm
Cerberus?
not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You think I would...
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from... The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're
None.
accusing?
The specifics I won't know anymore until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death
We
penalty?
don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. And we don't have enough people to afford execution. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed
How
back.
often is someone from the fleet?
It's rare. It must be something that... The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over... She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed...
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How
They'll
soon-
wait a reasonable period of time for me. As for how it works, it's less... We're family. This is just the worst kind of
Okay,
them.
let's
I
go
was going
find
to book passage on another ship. I didn't... I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location.
Я тебе не хотела уходить с этой херни. Чё меня телепортнули?
А ты чё, с Лярой поговорила?
Да.
Я все сделал, потом с Лярой поговорил. Когда будешь на корабле, стали поговорить там с Тейном, Самарой, Мирандой.
I'm glad you came.
Придется откатиться, говорю.
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's all right.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best...
Where is she?
Omega. A nightclub called Afterlife.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in
Tell
my
me
life.
about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special
Morinth
kind?
suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle... She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned
When
in
we were
Asari?
primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't... As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her
When
for
she
running.
fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taken. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is she will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a
It
genetic...
manifests with maturity. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing
They
her
have to
mate.
choose between prison
It is an
and death.
addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If
This is definitely
she
worthy of...
confuses her victims, twists their feelings, they will do anything for her
We
favor.
need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express. There is one thing more.
Ты тут?
This creature, this
Это так странно, типа, вот я давно заметила, что все анимации, они под мужика Шепарда сделаны. И знаешь, вот...
В смысле?
Ну, в смысле, что они такие мужиковатые, скажем так.
Ну, вообще, в первой части я говорил, что в первой части не было оригинальной внешности женщины.
Нет, и дело не в этом. И вот иногда это бросается в глаза, типа, у меня Шепард так на кровать сел, а я в платье, и она так сидит, такие ноги чисто в разные стороны, и там труселя видно.
Ну, она это, типа, какого, пацанка, его, типа, получается, если только делать, просто, типа, Mass Effect первой части всегда был парень лицом компании, второй части по большей степени парень, ну, ты видишь, да, время менялось, и менялось, естественно, обложки. В третьей же где-то Фэм Шепард, где-то, ну, типа, как его зовут, Мел Шепард, ебать. То есть парень и женщина, ебать, но всегда лицом компании был мужчина Шепард. Это по факту вроде даже более каноничный вариант исхода, ебать. Вот, к сожалению, Андромеда, мне кажется, там по более факту, ебать, женщина, наверное. Вот. Хотя, ну, типа... А?
Чё, к сожалению?
Ну, я-то мужчина играю. Вот. И Mass Effect это моя, как и Dragon Age, мои любимые игры. И мне, конечно, по большей степени это мужчина интересно, звучит по-гейски. Я к тому, что имеется в виду, я-то играю за мужские персонажи, я всегда в сюжетных играх, особенно такие игры, как BioWare, где есть романтические линии, экшен, такой, типа, ебать. Вот, я предпочитаю отыгрывать себя, типа, лучшую версию себя. Поэтому мне, естественно, как бы факт того, что приятно, когда я лицезрею, когда там мужик, ебать. А не когда, типа, ебать. Вот. И, к сожалению, даже женщины в Андромеде, но женщины стрёмные. То есть там оригинальная внешность женщины-мужчины, это как женщина такая стрёмная, как моя жизнь, ебать. А мужик такой смазливый, ебать. И меня очень сильно разочаровало. Я же, знаешь, для меня Андромеда, это, блядь, пиздец, для меня это просто, знаешь, как в семье не без урода, блядь, отвечаю. Просто, блядь, и так и сяк, сын, блядь. Там, вот, поэтому... А в Dragon Age вроде в первой вообще нету лица, по факту, там вообще нету каноничного. Во второй есть, у парня, у девушки есть оригинальные лица, вот, но я не помню, в рекламе тоже, наверное, по большей степени парень был. А в Инквизиции там тоже особого лица не было. Там тоже, типа... И даже в рекламном ролике особо... Ну, там, конечно, доспехи особо. Ну, там вроде доспехи были, там, я даже не помню. Там тоже хуй просто с первых лет. Как его зовут. Но женщин там тоже все стрёмные. В нашем мире красивых женщин не бывает. Запомни, Маш. Настолько мужчины могут быть либо это красивыми, либо алкашами-арбузерами. А женщины настолько сильно независимые. Ну, по мнению.
You said this is genetic.
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. Marinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one
It
moment,
sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. Help me find my long-lost daughter.
We'll go find more.
Смотрит, поговорить не забудь. Миссию даст. Стали тоже миссию даст.
Я откатилась обратно.
Далеко, что ли?
Нет. Я перед разговором с Лярой сохранилась.
Have a few minutes to talk. The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching.
Drell have perfect memories. We can really... It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life. It's thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look, the memories that are hard to escape are those of despair. Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened?
I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult.
Guilt? No. I've never... My employers killed them. My body was only the... If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Your body doesn't make the decision to shoot, your mind does. You make the choice.
When someone aims a gun at you, you pull your trigger. You don't think. It's reflex. My training was very... Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
That's a strange way of looking at
Humans
yourself.
often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for... Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations.
Laser dot trembles on the skull. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target.
It was odd that you just blurted that out.
No. She was a vivid
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
It was odd that you just blurted that out.
No.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations.
A bystander noticed.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Типа Тейн говорит: Шепард, я очень ценю наш разговор, а меня интересует Дрелла. На этот раз, типа.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reed, it seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made.
Блять, а вот это очень... Говорит, ты, говорит, похож, после моей смерти никому будет обо мне скорбеть. Ты единственный друг, который проявит у меня за последние 10 лет.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax, find my center.
Так, с Мирандой потом поговорим. А ты рыбок покормить не забудь, Маша.
Да, точно. Да пусть секретарша их кормит. Че, я что, нанялась тут? Воевать еще рыб кормить.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the deep room.
Right.
It's always nice chatting with you.